Good morning. Welcome back to my YouTube yoga studio. It's been a couple of weeks because I got a new kitchen, and it is a lovely kitchen. I'm very happy with it. But today we can come back together in discussion and in yoga. So thanks for showing up, whether you are watching it live or whether you're watching the replay. I'm happy to see you all. So, just wondering what you guys have been up to the past couple of weeks. I hope that you've had a good couple of weeks. It's been pretty crazy over here. So, just wanted to chat with you all for a minute. So, what's going on? In the past couple of weeks, we've had some horrific events continue to happen around our country and in our world. And I personally am going through a bunch of challenges as well. And it all seemed like to be just too much. The whole world is falling apart. I'm so freaking lucky to have a home to live in. But even that was in chaos. And I couldn't cook my own food, and I just didn't know what to do. The only thing that gave me any solace was doing my practices and doing meditation and chanting. And even that seemed challenging to do sometimes. I just wanted to kind of lay in my bed and watch Netflix and numb out. So I don't know if you guys have been feeling that way too. But the thing that I know, and not with my mind, but with my gut and with my heart, is that the only true peace is found by tapping into the spaces between the breath and the space beyond the constant fluctuation of our energy and our being, beyond the Shakti. So life itself is a gift, and this energy is a gift, but sometimes life feels overwhelming and too hard. And I don't know about you guys, but in the past couple of weeks, I've been pretty tired. So the mantra and the concept that brings me back to that place of eternal bliss and pure consciousness and just eternal knowing and grace and ease is Shiva. So within the Hindu Trinity, there are the principles of creation, preservation, and maintenance, and destruction is transformation. And those are Brahma and Saraswati, Vishnu and Lakshmi, and Shiva and Shakti or Parvati. So I wanted to offer this mantra that my friend Amma played in her Mantra Monday harmonium class. And it just reminded me how much peace I get from the Nirvana Shakam, the hymn or the mantra to Shiva, and Nirvana, just that space of peace beyond the fluctuation of emotion, beyond the fluctuation of energy, that which lies beyond this physical world, essentially pure consciousness in our soul, that which we can count on. So the mantra is Sachara Chara Paripurna Shivoham Shivoham Nityananda Swarupa Shivoham Shivoham. So I'll type the words in the chat and then I'll just do call and response so that we can all get it. And rather than me saying something profound, which I kind of feel like I don't have anything profound to say, I'm just sort of wiped out lately. I thought we would chant instead, because chanting is the thing for me more than anything else that reminds me of my heart, because it's the yoga of the heart. It's that heart of devotion. So the words I'm typing in the chat now. Sachara Chara Purna, which means I am that which prevails everywhere, complete in itself. Second line is Nityananda Swarupa Shivoham, Shivoham. Okay, so Nityananda Swarupa Shivoham, Shivoham. I am Shiva, Eternal Bliss. Okay. So I am that which prevails everywhere, complete in itself. That's been a big lesson for me lately, is remembering that I am enough, I am complete, and I am whole, no matter what happens externally. Even and especially when I feel like I'm misunderstood or I can't communicate with the people who know me the most and care about me. And that where how other people react to you doesn't really have anything to do with you. It's just how they are reacting from their own space of overwhelm or self-involvement. They might be so overwhelmed that they can't see to look out past themselves because they feel like they have nothing to offer. And maybe they just don't want to disappoint you. And ultimately, it's not really about disappointing you. It's about disappointing themselves because they feel like they don't know how to show up, maybe. But either way, there's nothing that we can do about that. But that we are eternal bliss. We are that Shiva, that pure consciousness, that pure being, that pure joy beyond the fluctuation of life. And that might give us some solace. I'm everywhere all of the time. I'm all of the creatures. I am Earth itself, herself. So if you'd like, you can take a comfortable seat. And take a moment in your seat, perhaps to clear your throat. Maybe you want to grab a little water. We'll do call and response. And we'll begin with 3 rounds of Om. And 3 rounds of Om, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So calling upon that peace within ourselves, within our group. And our group gratefully gets to expand now these days to not only whoever we are practicing with at the moment. I'm not sure who's practicing right now live, but also everybody that has watched the live stream and is practicing the video forever. So this is one larger container of Sangha, or company of truth, community. Take a few deep breaths. Practicing Kirtana is the practice of call and response mantra. So I'll call and we'll respond together. It is as if the self is calling to the self through the self. We're all one. So take a deep breath in for Om. Nityananda Swarupa Shivoham Shivoham Nityananda Swarupa Shivoham Shivoham Sachara Paripurna Shivoham Shivoham Sachara Shivoham Shivoham Nityananda Swarupa Shivoham Nityananda Swarupa Shivoham Shivoham Sachara Paripurna Shivoham Shivoham Sachara Paripurna Shivoham Nityananda Swarupa Shivoham Shivoham Nityananda Swarupa Shivoham Shivoham Sachara Paripurna Shivoham Shivoham Sachara Paripurna Shivoham Shivoham Nityananda Swarupa Shivoham Shivoham Nityananda Swarupa Shivoham Shivoham Sachara Paripurna Shivoham Shivoham Sachara Paripurna Shivoham Nityananda Swarupa Shivoham Shivoham Nityananda Swarupa Shivoham Shivoham Sachara Paripurna Shivoham Shivoham Sachara Paripurna Shivoham Shivoham Nityananda Swarupa Shivoham Nityananda Swarupa Shivoham Shivoham Sachara Paripurna Shivoham Shivoham Sachara Paripurna Shivoham Shivoham Nityananda Sachara Chara Paripurna Shivoham Shivoham Nityananda Swarupa Shivoham Shivoham Nityananda Swarupa Shivoham Shivoham, Shivoham. We are that eternal, unchanging bliss. Namaste. About to you all. Satnam, truth is our identity. Okay, let's begin our asana practice. So if you'd like to transition onto your back, we'll start with some core work today. Core work is essential right now to keep our immune systems up, but also including digestion, but also for our manifestation purposes. The Manipura chakra, the third energy center in a series of 7, along that central column of the body, the Sushumna Nadi, is our manifestation center, our ability to surrender to universal will. Just to make sure camera is still working. Yep. Okay, great. So going ahead to come down onto your back. Take a moment here just to rest. Check in with your jaw. A few deep breaths. You might give yourself a little massage through your neck, your jaw, your shoulders. And keep in mind throughout the practice, this is your practice. So anything that I'm offering that doesn't work for you, please change it or modify it however you would like. The main goal here is for us to breathe. And we'll forget to breathe, we'll get distracted, but just keep coming back to that home space of the breath. And the spaces between the breath to stay connected. We'll tug our knees into the chest and rock a little side to side. We'll take the knees over to the left. You can scoot your whole body over and then reach your right arm back out in your twist. Take some deep breaths, your right hand. One more deep breath. Then inhale, return to center. Put the feet on the floor, and as you exhale, scoot the hips to the left, bring the knees to the right, and stretch your left arm back out in your twist. Take some deep breaths. Feel free to turn your head side to side. Okay, come back to center. Take the feet to the floor. Let's find neutral pelvis. You can put your hands on the pelvis and rock it slightly forward and back. Just noticing Noticing the natural curve of your low back. And we'll try to maintain that neutral lumbar spine as we go. Take your hands behind your head. Take an inhale. Draw everything into the center. So without actually moving your pelvis, engage your core in toward the spine. And as you exhale, keep all of that, but curl upward. Now we'll go up and back down. If you'd like, if you can maintain neutral pelvis, you're welcome to bring your feet off the floor. If you have a block nearby and you want to start to activate the inner thighs and engage the pelvic floor, you might squeeze a block between your knees. You might find a little vibration running through your body. It just means that you're creating more energy, creating new pathways in the body, and building your strength. Add a twist to your left as you exhale. Inhale, center, and exhale to the right. If you want, you can reach the opposite arm outside the leg, just to get a little bit more length out of the twist. Six, 5, hem point. 4, 3, 2. Last set, each side, right and left. And then keep the knees lifted, keep the block between the knees, reach your arms by your sides. Take an inhale. As you exhale, hover the knees toward the left in your twist. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Let the legs hover to the left. Reach the right arm up, and let's reach for 6, 5, balance on the hip, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, center. Exhale, hover the knees to the right. Lift up and reach out through your left arm. You can push into your right hand to help you. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Return to center. Take the block out. Put your feet on the floor and press the hips up. And if you do have a block, you can place it underneath your pelvis. And we'll take some deep breaths here. Inhaling, expand the belly as you inhale into the lower lungs. Press it out like a little beach ball. And as you exhale, drop the belly. Again, inhale. And exhale, let it drop. For 3. 2. 1 more. Press into your feet, press into your upper arms, lift your hips, bring the hips down. Let's roll to our side and come to table. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders and knees under your hips. Spread fingers wide, tuck the toes. And if anybody has come on to the feed, you can just say hi in the chat. I'd love to know if you're here. Walk your hands out, let your head drop. And rise back up to table. Soften your belly, broaden your chest, and inhale to extension. Exhale, round to flexion, tuck the head and tail. Inhale to extension. And exhale, flexion. Inhale. Exhale. Return to neutral spine, reach your left hand up and inhale. And as you exhale, bring it under, thread the needle, come down, lay down on the arm, relax your neck. You might reach up through your right arm, you might roll your wrist, you might wrap it behind your back. Then when you're ready, reach your right hand back down. Sweep your left arm up, come up onto the right fingertips as you go. Reach high, roll, and then come back down. We're going to do the other side, so raise the right arm as you inhale. Reach all the way up, and exhale, bring it under and through. And you can lay down there. Feel free to reach up through your left arm and roll around through it. Maybe wrap it behind your back. Make sure your neck is comfortable. Deep breaths and try to put equal weight in both of your legs. And let's reach up and back down to the left hand. Press yourself up, sweep your right hand in the air, come up onto the left fingertips as you go. And exhale and bring it down. Now we'll move into downward facing dog for our flow. So when you're ready, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And when you get into down dog, you can pedal through the feet, bending one knee and then the other. We'll spend about a minute in down dog, so feel free to add any movement that you like. Inhaling, soften the knees, look forward, and exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, and exhale and fold. Again, inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. One more inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Shrug your shoulders. Hold on to your elbows, let your neck relax. And press into your feet. Let's rise all the way up. Sweep all the way up to reach the sun. Hopefully it's sunny where you are. Lift, lift, lift. And exhale, hands to the heart. Let's pause in Tadasana in gratitude. Let the hands come down by your sides and roll the shoulders back. Take a deep breath. Inhale, raise your arms, gazing up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, dive forward, keep weight in the toes, engage the thighs, folding in, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step to plank or jump into bent elbows, lower chaturanga, Dandasana. Inhale for your back bend. Cobra or upward facing dog. And exhaling, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 breaths. Bend the knees, look up, inhale, exhale, step or jump. Half lift, inhale, exhale, and fold. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana lift. Exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Keeping the gaze forward, exhale, step to plank or jump to chaturanga, lower down on the knees or toes. Inhale, cobra, or for up dog, lift up off of the thighs. Exhale, downward facing dog, tuck the toes, lift the hips. 3 breaths. Two. And 1. Soften the knees, look up, inhale. Exhale, step or float. Half lift, inhale. And exhale and fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step to plank or jump to bend elbows, lower down. Inhale through your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, bend the knee, open up the hip, let's circle. Next, exhale, come forward, knee towards your chest. Circle up and back, inhale. Exhale, in. Inhale, out. Exhale, toward the heart. Inhale, out and back. Stay in your hip stretch or step over wild thing, Krasana. Plant the right foot, press to the pinky toe edge of your left foot, sweep the arm, come back around, hands to the ground, sweep your right leg high, inhale. Exhale, step forward, warrior 1, ground the back heel down, hips face forward, rise, inhale. Exhale, sweep the arms back, chest forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, sweep back, lean. Inhale, up. Exhale, sweep back and lean, pause there. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, pull in. Step back, ball the foot. Inhale. Exhale, pull in. And inhale, pause. Reach. Exhale, come down. Step back, knees, toes, or one-legged plank. Exhale through chaturanga. Inhale through your back bend and exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg up, inhale. Exhale, bend the knee and open the hip. Pause for an inhale. Exhale, circle it forward. Inhale, out and back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, out and back. And exhale, circle forward. Inhale, out and back, and stay, or exhale, turn your right heel, step back, wild thing, Kapakrasana. Sweep your left arm out. Come back around, sweep your left leg high, inhale. Exhale, step forward, warrior 1, ground the back heel. Inhale, Virabhajasana, rise. Exhale, sweep the arms back, chest forward. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, sweep back. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, sweep back. Now inhale, forward and stay. Sweep forward, hold right there. Come in, pull the elbows and the knee in. Step back, crescent warrior, inhale. Exhale, pull in. Inhale back. Exhale, pull in. And inhale back, pause, reach. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, knees, toes, or one leg through chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale through your back bend. And exhale, down dog, 5 breaths. Soften the knees, look up, inhale. Exhale, step or jump. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, and fold. Let's stay here for a few breaths. You can have your fingertips on the ground if it reaches. Or feel free to hold your elbows or the back of your neck. And let's rise, inhale, reach up. Take a back bend, press your hips forward and your heart up. Use your core, use your toes. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale again, rise. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, flat back, look up. Exhale, step to plank or jump to chaturanga. Inhale through your back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, take your left leg high. Exhale, step it forward, warrior two. So ground the back heel, open up your heart and hips to the side, and fly through the arms. You can roll your wrists if you'd like. And then inhale, that stand up sweep. And exhale and bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale and bend. Up, inhale. Exhale and bend. And inhale, rise up to stay and fly the arms as you exhale. Lean forward, inhale. Left hand down, right arm high, Trikonasana. Deep breaths. Keep turning the heart open. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, lean forward and put your left forearm on your front thigh. Reach your right arm up and over. Utthita Parsvakonasana, option to stay there. If you like, you can bring your left hand to a blocker to the floor outside the front foot. Let's hold here for 3. Deep breaths, Ujjayi Pranayama, strong ocean sounding breath. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, Viparita Virabhadrasana, reverse your warrior. Right hand down the back leg, left arm up and over. Cartwheel the hand down, left hand down outside the front foot, right hand to the waist. Preparing for Ardha Chandrasana, half moon balance. Walk the right foot further forward. Then bring the left hand to a diagonal right underneath the shoulder. The right foot is strong. In dorsiflexion, pull the toes toward the face. Roll the right hip up on top of the left and use the left side abdominals to help lift you up. The right hand can fly in the air. The left hand might fly to the heart. The neck is long. Reach out to the crown of the head. 2 more breaths. Now, carefully step back, warrior two. Make sure that the feet align. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hands to the heart, straighten your legs. Let's turn the left toes in. Let's turn the right toes out. And warrior two to the back of the mat. Stand up, inhale, and bend as you exhale. And we'll come in a few times. Let's stay standing. Straighten your arms, straighten your legs. Reach your arms out by your sides. Reach, reach, reach out through the right arm. Exhale the right hand down, left arm high, Trikonasana. Keep on leaning back through your heart. Pull the front ribs in to give you more spaciousness. And inhale to warrior two, bend your front knee. Fly the arms, reach out. As you exhale, lean forward. Bring your right forearm on your front thigh and left arm up and over for Utthita Parsvakonasana, extended side angle. Or if you would like to, you can bring your right hand down outside the right foot. Deep breaths here. Left palm faces down toward the floor. Draw your shoulder back a little bit. And then inhale, let's rise to warrior two. Exhale, left hand to the hip, and let's bring the right hand to the floor outside the front foot. Heel toe your left foot a little closer. And then we'll rise. Right hand comes out to about shoulder distance, left leg extends. If you can, draw your left toes towards your face and lean back. Open yourself up here. And if you like, you can bring your right hand to your heart and lengthen from the tail to the crown. Reach out to the crown of the head. 2 more breaths. And then on your inhale, step it back. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior. And let's cartwheel the hands down around your front foot. Unplug the back heel. Step back, knees, toes, or one-legged plank. Exhale through chaturanga. Inhale through your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's inhale the right leg high. Exhale, step the right foot through. Okay. Take a deep breath. Round your left heel down in line with your right heel. And start to heel toe the right foot out to the left. Let's lean back. Make sure that your right hand and your left foot are in one line. Then start to stretch your right foot out in front of you for a variation of rock star. Sweep around through your left arm. 2 and 3. And then we'll bring the hands down. Unplug your left heel. Come into pigeon. Bring your right knee towards your right arm. And then sit on down. You can go ahead and walk down onto your forearms or lie down if you'd like. You may find that putting a prop underneath your right hip is supportive. And take deep breaths. If you'd like, stay there. If you want, walk up onto your hands and bend your left knee. And you're welcome just to keep the foot in the air. If you want to reach back and catch the foot, do so with your left hand. Breathe. If you have the foot, let's release it carefully. If you have a block or a prop underneath your right hip, take it out. Lean onto your right hip, swing your left leg around in front of you. Cross your legs. So let's bring, for now, let's bring the left ankle in front of the right ankle. Dorsiflexion in your toes, lean forward and put the weight in your hands and lift your hips up. Bring it down. Try again, lift. Bring it down, try again and lift. Good, now tuck the heels in, roll over your shins, and let's find downward facing dog. Inhaling, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, unfold. 3 deep breaths. Keep pressing your hips over your toes. Press into your feet. Let's rise. Reach the sky all the way up. Inhale. Slight back bend and exhale your hands to your heart. Step your left foot out so that you are wide on your mat. Let's take a deep breath in here. Flag the arms, inhale. Turn the heels out and the toes slightly in. And as you exhale, start to fold forward. We'll bring the hands then to the shins, to blocks, or to the floor as you fold all the way down. Prasarita Padottanasana. Choose to stay there, or you can clasp your fingers or a strap behind you and let your shoulders fold over and down. Maybe you can switch the grip and try again. Release the hands to the ground. Bring your hands to the ground. Lift your chest, flat back. Bring the hands to the waist. Rise the flat back all the way up. Inhale, sweep the arms in the air. As you exhale, turn the left toes out, warrior two. Bend your front knee, left knee. Cartwheel the hands down. Unplug the back heel. Walk the hands to the floor and start to heel toe your left foot over to the right. Ground the right heel down. Send your left foot out. Sweep the right arm up. See if you can kind of line up your right foot and your left hand. And then we'll bring the hands down. Unplug your right heel. Bring your left knee towards your left arm for Kapotasana pigeon and slide that right leg back. Feel free to stay upright on the hands, or you can come down onto your forearms or lie down. Slowly, gently walk yourself back up onto your hands if you haven't yet. And if you would like to, you can bend your right knee and you might just keep it there. Or if you want to reach back and grab it with your right hand, go ahead. And take deep breaths. And release your right foot carefully. If you have a prop underneath your left hip, take it out so that you can lean to your left and bring your right leg around in front of you. Let's stretch both legs out. Shake your legs out. Roll the inner thigh in and the outer thigh and hip back on each side. Pull the glutes out from underneath you. Let's sit really tall. Coming into Paschimottanasana, if you have any spinal considerations or any back injuries, just go ahead and lay on your back and do this by drawing the legs towards you. Otherwise, sitting up tall, raise your arms and lift up through your chest. Try to pick your ribs up by using your core. Keep your ribs moving forward, keep your heart moving forward, and keep breathing. And go slowly so that you can experience as much length in the low back as possible and as much extension in the spine as you can. So a little bit of extension, keep on lifting the chest like cobra, and do that as far as you can. And then finally, after a few more deep breaths, you're welcome to curl in and breathe. When you're ready, rise, inhale. Exhale, lean back. Grab the back of the legs and pull up for Navasana. So holding the back of the legs, let the weight of the legs roll your shoulders back and lift your chest a little more. If you like, you can bring your hands off of your body. If you want, you can reach your arms up in the air. Take deep breaths. One more breath. Then bring the feet together and knees apart for Baddha Konasana. Take the glutes back. Let's start with our fingertips facing behind and press the chest forward and lift up. So your spine is long. You might move through your neck if you want to. Then if you'd like, come into your hip stretch, start to walk forward. You can find the legs or the feet and hold them, or you might walk the hands in front of you. Slowly walk yourself back up. Let's lean to the right and press your left leg down and away. And then lean to your left and press your right leg down and away. Come back to center. Lean to your left so that you can flip your right knee forward and your right foot back. Okay, so the right leg is in a reverse fold and the left shin is parallel to the front short side of the mat. So it looks like this. It's called swastikasana. And the swastika used to be a symbol of unity because from all points it connected into the center. The Nazis flipped it on a diagonal and repurposed it for pretty much the opposite of unity. So let's bring it back. Let's bring back that multi-directional unity within so that everyone, all beings, all people are united while celebrating our unique and beautiful differences. Okay. So let's take the right hand on the right hip, left hand out by your side, pick up your right hip and spin to your left, and then bring your right hip back down. Pick up the right hip, spin to the left, and then bring the right hip back down. It might not even touch the floor. Pick up the right hip, spin, turn to your left. And option one is you can stay there. You can bring your right hand onto your left leg, or left hand down behind you, press into your hips and fly your right arm, and then come on down. Now, we're coming into a quad stretch, so if you have knee injuries, skip this. Tuck your right toes down so that the top of the foot is down, and then start to lean back. Place the left foot on the floor and put your hands on the ground. Then, if you can, we're coming down onto our forearms. This is one of my favorite quad stretches. You can kind of scoot forward just a little bit so that you might feel a nice quad stretch. And if you want to lay all the way down, you can. But I like to stay up because my left foot and my forearms on the ground help me to have a little bit more leverage so that I don't put too much weight on the right leg. And breathe and smile. Especially if you don't feel like it, there's muscle memory. We might remember a time where we felt joy or when we felt ease. It's been pretty freaking hard these last couple of weeks in June. I think 2020 in general has been pretty challenging. Okay, when you're ready, Lean over to your left to send your right leg out and just bend and straighten and release some of the tension from the knee. Take both feet up in the air. Let's rock up. Feet together, knees apart. Then, with your right knee facing out to the right, flip your left knee back. Okay, so I'm going to turn to face you for this one. See how my right leg is facing outward and my shin is parallel to that long side of the mat, and then my left leg is reverse folded. Take your left hand onto your hip, right hand out by your side, spin the hip turning to the right, and then return, bringing the hip back down. Spin and turn, inhale. And exhale, bring it down. And then this time we'll stay. So pick up the hip, spin. You can bring your left hand onto your right leg, or you can press into your right hand, press your hips up, and fly your left arm. And then come on down gently. Okay, now we're going to come into a reverse fold with that left leg. So if you can, point the toes, and then get the calf out of the way, and go ahead and step the right foot down as you come to your forearm. So my right knee is pointed upward. I'm on top of that left shin. I'm on my forearm so that you can use your right leg. The right foot helps give you leverage so that you don't put too much weight on the left leg. I'm going to take deep breaths. Okay, when you're ready, lean over to your right a little bit to pick up your left foot and bend and straighten. Let's come down onto the back. So hold the back of the legs to help you to roll down, bone by bone. And pause for a moment. Take your feet wide, let your arms rest, and then drop the knees to the left and to the right like windshield wiper. Okay, drop the knees to the left. And if you'd like to, you can take your left foot on top of your right knee and maybe reach your right arm behind you. And then release the left foot down. Bring the knees to the right, and you can take your right foot on top of your left knee and maybe reach the left arm behind you. Deep breaths. Bring your right foot down, bring the knees back up. Let's cross the right ankle over the left thigh and then just press the right leg forward. Then you can pick up your left leg and draw it towards you. Deep breaths. For this figure four, you might rock a little side to side. When I see that someone has written in the chat box, but I can't see who it is, so Hello, friend. Welcome. Now take the feet up in the air. Take the arms up in the air and roll the ankles and roll the wrists. This is great if you've been in a seat or on your feet. Inversions are generally really good for that. And shake the legs and shake the arms, increasing circulation and stimulating the nervous system. And then hug the knees into the chest. And let's take the feet to the floor. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Feel free to press the left leg forward, and that can be it if you want. Or you can scoop up the right leg and draw it towards you. And then release. Take the feet up in the air again. And then we'll bring the feet together and the knees apart and just reach for the feet, draw them towards you. And feel free to rock a little side to side. If happy baby is more comfortable, you can let the feet come apart. We're coming into a back bend, so go ahead and put the feet on the ground. If you'd rather just put your block underneath your pelvis, you're welcome to do that. Otherwise, you can bring your arms by your sides, press into the feet, press into the arms, and lift the hips. You might snuggle the shoulders under, closer together underneath you. And you could clasp the fingers if you like. And just lift your chest. Take one more breath. Release the arms. Come on down. Now let's take the legs up the wall or legs up a chair or legs up the couch. So scoot yourself to a wall so that you can be side facing so that your shoulder faces the wall so that then you can do a little spin and prop your legs up on a chair, on the couch, or on a wall. And you want to be far enough away from the wall so that there's no effort required to prop your legs up. And if you're too far from the wall, you'll feel too much sensation in your knee joints. And let's take some deep breaths. We'll come into Savasana right here.
So Shavasana is an opportunity for us to let go completely. And that may or may not actually happen. So know that sometimes Shavasana might feel great, and sometimes Shavasana might not feel great, and it might be very challenging for us to even to try to be still or to relax. Know that every opportunity that we have to feel something is a gift. And if it's discomfort, then it'll help us grow. And if it is ease or joy or happiness, then it'll just help to enhance our life and to create enjoyment and expansion. feel free to stay with legs up the wall. Or if you'd like to come into a meditation, you can go ahead and begin wiggling the toes and the fingers, maybe stretching the arms up overhead, stretching out through the legs. Perhaps take a moment to draw the right leg in towards you, giving yourself a hamstring stretch. Feel free to massage the leg for a moment. And then switch, draw the left leg in. Rub the back of the leg. And then roll over to your favorite side. Feel free to put your head up on your arm for a pillow if you want to. And coming up to your seat, feel free to sit against the wall for support. We're coming into Nadi Shodhana, the alternate nostril breath. So I like to use a prop for my right arm so that I don't have to hold my arm up. So if you'd like, you can put a pillow or a bolster or a couple of blocks in your lap and put your right hand on the prop. Make a fist and release the thumb and the last two fingers. Bring that close to you, taking an inhale. Close the right nostril with the thumb and exhale through the left. Inhale left. Close the left and exhale through the right. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. Inhale left. Close, exhale right. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. Inhale left. Close, exhale right. Inhale right. Close, exhale left to finish. Relax the arms and sit for a moment. When your mind wanders, just simply come back to the rhythm of the breath. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. We'll come back into our chant practice, and if you'd rather just stay in silent meditation, you're welcome to. You may have heard my dog snoring and making funny little sounds. So we'll come back to our chant practice, and we'll do the same mantra that we did at the beginning of class, and the notes again are in the chat box. And it is a Shiva mantra, and again, Shiva is transformation, but destruction as transformation. And what that means is that in order for us to move forward and to create, we have to contract, we have to become concealed, we have to forget who we are, we have to realize that what we thought was true isn't real anymore. And then in that moment, trust only in that which does not change and the spaces between the breath and the practices, to remember that we are that which prevails everywhere and is always complete in itself. We are Shiva, the deity of eternal bliss. So we'll do call and response again. Shivoham, Shivoham, Nityananda Swarupa, Shivoham, Shivoham, Nityananda Swarupa, Shivoham, Shivoham, Sachara Paripurna, Shivoham, Shivoham, Sachara Paripurna, Shivoham, Shivoham, Nityananda Swarupa, Shivoham, Shivoham, Nityananda Swarupa, Shivoham, Shivoham, Sachara Paripurna, Shivoham, Shivoham, Sachara Paripurna, Shivoham, Shivoham, Nityananda Swarupa, Shivoham, Shivoham, Nityananda Swarupa, Shivoham, Shivoham, Sachara Paripurna, Shivoham, Shivoham, Sachara Paripurna, Shivoham, Shivoham, Nityananda Swarupa, Shivoham, Shivoham, Nityananda Swarupa, Shivoham, Shivoham. Community, one consciousness. Take a deep breath in. Shivoham, Shivoham. We are eternal bliss. We are destruction as transformation, which paves the way for creation in its most authentic embodiment right here and now. I bow to you for continuing this journey and for working the practices and to continue to breathe. Namaste. Thank you all for coming, whether you were able to show up for the live stream or if you are enjoying the replay. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye, Paul. Have a good day. Thank you.